Welcome to the final 7 Minute Sting, a series about the Australian Stingrays and the women who made it great. I'm Mike McNeil and I'm glad you're here. Today I'm with outgoing captain Lucy Della, a woman who can captain a dance circle just as well as she can captain a frisbee team. Hello, Lucy.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Pretty well, thank you. Lucy, you went to Worlds, you tried hard, you came home. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel it's a lot of feelings. I think is probably it's hard to sort of pick the right ones. I think something I just really wanted to do with this campaign and the tournament specifically was just feel like I gave like everything I could to it, and have no that I didn't really want that lingering sense of like, oh, I maybe could have committed more to this aspect or like spend more time talking to this person or done more on the field and stuff like that. I really wanted to have that like I fully emptied my tank towards the team. And I'm pretty like happy with how I did with that. I did give a lot to the team. And as a captain, I really wanted to try and make the experience of everyone as positive as I could, I guess, without obviously detrimenting myself in that process. So that was a big focus for me. And I'm happy with it. Our team was so much fun and such a good time. So yeah.
And at the end, you were empty.
Yes, I was at the end, I would say, yeah. I'm refilling myself.
That's good. That's good. It takes a while sometimes. Um, you've played you played nationals, you played the world clubs, you've played at the junior level. Can you like relate some similarities or differences to going to the world championships with your country?
Yeah, so I guess I played Terra in 2018 and then World Clubs last year. And I guess similarities are like I think one of the coolest things about Worlds for me is the cultural differences and learning about how different countries like engage in frisbee specifically and the different cultural elements they bring to it. I think is really cool, and that's happened to all the worlds I've been to. I think the biggest difference for me was each team obviously has a specific like identity and thing that they bring to that World Championships. And this team was very different to the last two I played on. It just really felt like a sense of like unity and that we were really there for each other, which I loved. And I think on top of that as well, it's probably the most pressure I've ever been under as an individual player.
Yeah.
Uh, I've been in leadership roles, but I've never captained an Australian team before. Like that's a very unique position that I guess not a lot of people get to do.
Mm.
So I was wary of that and very aware of like the privileged position I was in. And I think the pressure on field also was something I haven't experienced before. But I loved it. I think we spoke about it a few times actually, about the sort of two ways you can go with that type of pressure. It's like you
Yeah.
can either take it on and like make it the thing that you like overcome and embrace, or you can let it get to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like I definitely went down the first option. So that was one of the biggest, I guess, differences for me. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people stacked up in the community that were down there looking at you. Hey, it's like it really piles up a bit, and yeah, you did go to it. You went to the challenge, which was wonderful.
Yeah. I got a lot of messages after the Japan game, which has really reminded how much support we were getting from back home. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And so, like, the first pool was up about a month ago, and you've been home in the country for a couple of weeks, and the next thing's starting to come. Uh, how do you think you'll like remember this team as the time and the space grows between then and now?
Yeah. I just loved the team. I really can't uh emphasize like it was just so much fun hanging out with everybody. If we just removed frisbee from the equation entirely and we all just got to hang out at a French castle for a week and like just be together,
Yeah,
would have been a really incredible experience on its own. So I think the more I reflect on the team and the more that we like message online and stuff like that, there's been lots of check-in messages from people and we're still like communicating and stuff like that. I really reflecting on it, the biggest thing for me was it sounds corny and it's always what gets said, but the friendships that you form are truly like very special, and
yeah,
very important. So I think that's like the main reflection from me was just how much fun we all had together and how much support we had. We also did do very well. I think 5th place is like very, I think, impressive at a World Champs. So that's another thing, but more about the friendship.
The friends in the 5th.
Yeah.
In that order. Yeah, good one. Okay, so there's just about a minute left here, Lou, so you're kind of going to be a bit succinct on this last one. But now, in a crazy kind of time snap, the next team EOIs will start in about a year, suddenly, which is a bit ludicrous, really. So thinking forward, what would you say to someone who happens to watch this that's considering pursuing their own Stingray dream?
Just do it. Like you just gotta try and do it. You know, I think there's just very few chances you get ever to like be in the position that we are, and to play for Australia firstly, and secondly, the experiences that you get at a campaign like that are just, you just can't get that anywhere else. So I would say just do it and just make it work if you can, because it's the best.
Yeah, it's a strong message. Like, go do it, make it work. It's just great to talk to you, Lucy, and congratulations on the campaign, the leadership, and the ability to start refilling yourself.
Yeah.
After the great emptying. You did a wonderful job.
Thanks
To anybody who, thank you. To anybody who's watching, thanks for following the 7-minute sting. This is the end. If you were to go back and watch all 22 of them, it's the Stingray story in 7-minute blocks. Thanks for being with us, and bye.